Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are and whenever you are. Welcome. My name is Pretty Average Gamer, and I'm so happy that you are joining me today. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here and hanging out and willing to endure this Elden Ring stream. We are doing Elden Ring DLC today. We are finally getting to the last little bit of the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. This is my first playthrough of the Shadow Tree specific DLC. I've played through the Elden Ring game 1.5 times approximately. But I'm excited to be coming closer to the end of this. We just recently defeated Midra, the Lord of Frenzied Flame, and we completed that whole area, including all the glowy balls of death dudes walking around, whispering and making ghostly sounds and being all sorts of scary. But yeah, super excited to be kind of continuing this and coming to the end of this. But yeah, first things first, let's get in there. We are currently in the storehouse. I believe that's the specimen storehouse that's kind of in the castle. And I'm pretty sure with a decent amount of certainty that I'm actually going to need a walkthrough for this. So I did pull one up. I started reading it. Seemed good. I think we've done, the problem is we've done a whole bunch of little bits here and there of the storehouse. But because we've done bits and pieces, I'm not really sure on a like if we've done all of it. Have we done all of it? Have we not done all of it? I'm not sure. So that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. So we're gonna jump in there. And we're gonna get going. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend this last weekend and have had a pretty good midweek so far. Did you guys do anything fun or relaxing? Hi Matt, thank you for the heart. How are you? Good to see you. I definitely had a little bit of extra fun this weekend. Went to a little event, kind of camped out a couple hours away overnight. Water check chat. If you haven't had water in the last 30 minutes or so, please. And got to go fight with a bunch of friends. And it was great. Oh, okay. I forgot to plug my controller in. Minor detail. Please hold. Okay, so here we are in the specimen storehouse, and I'm pretty sure okay. Let's get this pulled up. Okay. Okay, take the stairs, grab the rata fruit, go back to the stairs through all the shadows into this sort of labyrinth made of books. Grab the fire coil from under a walkway. Okay, we'll start there. It's basically starting us from this like altar thing. And we're gonna just clear all the areas. It says go left. I don't think it meant to go in here. Kind of hoping they don't follow me. A little too late. Oh, something back here. All right, we've already pulled that lever. And I know we've already gone up there. Kicked me off. Okay. Keelan, thank you for the like. How are you? Okay, I thought the guide was saying go down here. Oh, this wasn't opened up. Got you. Then go back up the stairs through all the shadows into the sort of a labyrinth made of bookshelves. Okay, I think we've done this first level. I think so, because we've already opened up the lever to get this bookshelf opened. We've already gotten the item that was on top of that. Maybe I need to have that talisman. That's the anti-fire one. We already know what's in here. Oh, hello. We know Ansbach was here. Betrayal ahead. Okay, let me see if there's anything on this room. Exit the altar room and go right deeper into the book maze. Okay, and then we deal with the Fire Knight over there. Wait, it said go right. So to ignore the bookcase. Oh, that's right. There's a Fire Knight over here. There we go. And we already got the item here. I'm just not sure how many of these have like items on the top. There's all these like stacked tablets that you can climb. Ah. Eek. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. I believe. There we go. Okay, well, nothing there. Well, that's handy. We can see it a little bit. Okay, nothing there. Okay. Return to the stairs, go up the second floor. And then immediately go left. There should be an item. Turn around and there's another Fire Knight. Ooh. I know we've definitely done some of this. I wanted to know if there was any other an item over there, so we haven't done all of this yet. Alright, we have done some of this though, because there was supposed to be an item there, and it is not. Ooh, what do I get? What do I get? What do we get? Just the smithing stone. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Then go past the stairs and go right to get to this wooden walkway that wraps around the intersection of the floor. Okay, there's an enemy that will shoot from you above. $17,000 runes for him. Yeah, you're just 3,400. Wow. Be wary of mage. Got you. That's what we have to look forward to. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Level Up Pup. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna try to finish this storehouse today. This is the goal. Oh, that thing is such odd timing. Right, smithing stone. Looking for anything else we might have missed down there other than him, which we already got his item. Okay. I'm literally following a guide for this. Then you can jump over the left side balcony and get into the hidden room, grab the item behind this wooden door. Oh, this wooden table. Okay, so then from there, you can jump down here and grab the shield, open the door via the lever. I didn't do that. I went in the other way. And then it says come back all the way up here, and then we're gonna go higher. Horns grow on everything. Wow. Hmm. Door ahead, but not door ahead. Oh, Fire Knight. Survive that. We had to wait for my stamina to come back just a smidge. Alright, so my Patas did really well against them, and this is doing quite well. But I am more leveled up now. So that's the thing. This is +8. Okay. Oh, it said to ignore him and go to the room to the right. Okay, so if we go up the stairs and go to the room to the right. Try to do that. Alright, so if we went up these stairs and ignore him and go to the room to the right. I think we've already killed this one too. That was cool. 96,000 runes. Phew. Almost 100,000 runes for him because he had the glowing eyes. Yep, we already got that. Is there anything else in this room? Return to the third floor stairs, ignore the Fire Knight, and check the left side this time. Okay. Okay, well, we didn't ignore him. We went ahead and killed him. And I'm guessing we've already, yep, gotten this item. Okay. Okay, then return to the wooden platform, destroy the knight, which we already killed. Go left. Until you find, it looked like a body along the rail. And I think... Wait, where is this? Okay, yeah. So here's the rata fruit. And then supposedly I ought to be able to see something over here. Question mark? Looking left from the spot, you'll see an item on a dimly lit platform. There is a gap between the rail and platforms, so make sure you use the support beam, grab the item, and cross back over. There's a giant humanoid statue. The next side of Grace is actually on top of this statue. Wait, what? I think I already moved him, so I can't get to him. I did, so I can't get to him. But there's a side of Grace there. That's what I needed. Okay. I feel like we've gone through this particular song and dance. Yeah, we've got that item. We've got this item over there too. I should have just rolled. I was just trying to run. I also should have never used the Ash of War on him. I should have just specifically done the... I don't know how to move that down so we get that Grace there. I haven't figured out how to well dodge that fire thing. Wait, we want that. No, it's further still. Oh boy. This is the stairs we want. Jumping light attacks work to kill them. That's nice. Maybe not all jumping lights. Okay. All right, so we were on this third floor with that knight over there. Oh, there's another one over here, isn't there? I don't know where I'm going. That took way too much of everything. I thought I heard something behind me. So technically, on his head is where there's another grace. Apparently. But I don't think I can get up there. Because I moved him already. I didn't know any better. Jennifer, thank you for the like. First off, lever. Ah. Ow. Rude. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep going, I guess. Okay, so I guess, oh, the site isn't on the statue, it's on the 4th floor. Okay, and the statue is the way to get to it. So we'll check to see if we have the 4th floor storehouse grace. Okay, so then it's going to take us to where we were fighting that guy and where we lost our runes. So we're going to go get our runes. Georgia! How are you? I have a new coffee combo for you. If you're a coffee person, and I'm suddenly not remembering if you are. Voila. Awesome. One more enemy gone. I think he's the only one super active here. Oh, good. Able to snag our runes. There we go. Yes, there we go. Hi, Kenwar, how are you? Fire Knight armor? Ooh. Armor of the Fire Knights under Mesmer the Impaler's personal command, distinguished by its red cape and twin golden snakes, which adorn the neck. Enhancing incantations of Mesmer's flame. These were the only ones who truly knew Mesmer, his flames like serpents, the painful fate that accompanied his accursed form. Dang. That's intense. Okay. Now that we've reached this point, I love coffee, but I have to be careful with caffeine. Very much a straight latte kind of girl, fancy ones on occasion. This one's simple. You could totally do it with decaf coffee. That would be delicious. You could also probably do it with black tea and it would also be delicious. Once the night is dead, return to the dead end room and kill the remaining shadows, then grab the item by the railing. Huh. We killed the knight patrolling around the room. There's supposed to be an item by this railing. I see a body there, so that's probably where it was. And then we go to the 4th floor. Good to know. Which I think we have that 4th floor. Save. Okay, so we had successfully done the 3rd floor stuff, which is great. Oh yeah, we just didn't kill that guy. Okay. 994,000 runes. That's right, we didn't kill those guys. We didn't fully clear the 2nd floor before we came up here. Okay, so let's see. 7th floor, Michael's Cross, 4th floor. That's where we're supposed to go. So originally the statue was in such a place that you could get to the 4th floor climbing the statue, but we can't. So since we already activated the grace, we'll just use the grace. Thank you for the light, Kenwar. What coffee is it? I think I only caught the end where you asked if I liked it. Oh, it was a flavor that I found when I was visiting Florida. There was a little coffee shop there that did like local milk and did a latte where when you're brewing the espresso in this case, but you could do it with the coffee, I'm sure. You pour the hot coffee over honey and dissolve. Saw something fly by the window, right? And you dissolve honey and cinnamon in with the coffee, and it like enhances the flavor of the coffee and sweetens it. Then you do your milk of choice, and then they added vanilla syrup, but when I'm at home I just add a little bit of vanilla extract to the coffee or espresso that I'm making and a little bit of milk, and it is so good. There's just something about like coffee and honey. I abandon here my arm dextrol. reason that he's positioned where he is right now. But that's what I'm drinking today, and I'm loving it. Brilliant. Ooh. I see that ladder. I see that knight. Oh, bummer. Okay, where am I go from here? Oh, interesting. I would definitely try it. Love cinnamon and honey. Don't usually have coffee and honey though. I don't like honey and tea. I know, terrible. No, I mean, depending on the flavor of your honey, especially, where you get it from, etc., can really like mess with your tea. I totally agree with that. There's a message on a nearby table. Not for me. I'm looking at it. It says that the keep's holy quarter has been flooded. Oh, so we came through the storehouse through the flooded area and we did the lever to make it drain. So that message probably just doesn't exist. Okay, go to the outer wall, find yourself on the balcony. And go up to the stairs to the left, look out for the bats. Okay, and then there's a fire knight out there we got to deal with. Apparently. But yeah, honey and cinnamon is delicious. Okay, yeah, so we've already gotten that item. So he says go to the stairs to the left. There will be... There's the fire knight. Oh, that actually hits me. There we go. Oh, that would have killed me. We could have just rushed him, but I'm afraid of falling off the stairs, to be honest. I don't understand what these mesmer boats are. I wish I did, though. And then there's a body. Already got the item off that. The next floor is a long balcony that wraps around the edge of the castle. You will also see a staircase to your left. Okay. And then go down the stairs. And then go back into the storehouse. And then there was an item there. We've already gotten it. We are too good, chat. And then we're supposed to go back in here. This brings you to a platform high up in the storehouse. Explore the platform. You'll find a scroll on the table edge. This will be used in Ansbach's side quest. And then there's another item, and then you exit the room and make your way back up the stairs. All right. I like mild teas and honey. I actually had someone gift me a really lovely mild honey. I see you. And I have enjoyed that one. And no, no rolling off edges for no reason. I'm just trying to run, man. Not long enough. This one is. I'm waiting for that ambush. I hear people. Oh, okay, we weren't supposed to go inside yet. We were supposed to still go outside. Oops. Apparently, oh. Apparently there was a couple bats hanging above. And then an item right here, which we've already gotten. Well done, Paige. All right, we are now in the Million Runes. Hi, Matt. How are you? Thank you for that like on the stream earlier. Good to see you too. How's your day been? There's just something about the coffee, the honey, the cinnamon, the vanilla that just make it so good. And it's honestly really refreshing to have a coffee flavor that's really, really good. That's just, you know, pantry ingredients. Return to the door and go back inside the storehouse. Once again, you can go either left or right. Start by going left. I feel like we've done a pretty good job of getting a lot of this so far. I know. What did you ever do? Already gotten the item. Oh look, bones. Just wonder, why was this place even built, you know? This might be creepier than Renala's, wait. The wizard with the moon, her library with all the little creepy people. Tom Curzon, thank you so much for the like. Guys, anytime you want to support the stream, support me, hit like, comment, or share the stream, whichever is preferable. You can also send stars if you're on the blue platform. All of those things are incredibly helpful to me, and I appreciate them very, very much. So thank you to all who are liking the stream, commenting, just hanging out and lurking. Thank you. Okay. There's another Fire Knight lurking around here, apparently. We've already gotten that item. We already grabbed... I love this incant so much. That almost looks like it's supposed to be stairs. Okay, we'll leave them be for now. That was scary. Wow. Wow. All right. What are you looking for? Level up pup. I've done this a bit backwards. I came in via the flooded section originally. So I came in like 5th, 4th, 6th, 7th floor, something like that. And so I kind of went a little bit up, a little bit down, and I did it out of order. So I wasn't sure that I got everything in the storehouse. In fact, I was pretty sure that I missed things. So I'm letting a guide walk me through the entire storehouse to make sure that we didn't miss anything. We started at the 1st floor and we're currently on the 4th floor. But I'm not looking for anything specific. I haven't bought the boss of Shadowkeep. I don't think so. We did stumble across a boss door at the very, 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 very bottom. And we wandered into it, not realizing it was a boss door. I thought it was just the door to the outside because I didn't know how else you got into the keep because I hadn't found the main gate yet. But we did like a twig for runes and did that, and we didn't actually fight him. I don't know if he's the main boss or not, but he was one we ran into. Oh, thank you so much for the like. Ahmed, thank you for the heart. Heart to you too, friend. My brother came back from Asia once with some of the civet poo coffee. Oh, really? Best coffee I've ever had. We are pretty blessed in London. Lots of very high quality places to go, just expensive. Dude, a cup of coffee around here, I'm sorry. Coffee is probably like $3 or $4, but like a latte, anything like that starts at like $4 or $5 and goes up to like $8. It's, yeah. But okay, just wish my friend wouldn't go back to her ex to be friends with him. He treated her like garbage and I just don't understand it. Oh man. You can't change people's minds, man. You can be there for them. You have to be careful too, because if you push too hard, you can ruin your own friendship. I've learned that the hard way. So I'm really, really sorry. That sucks, Matt. Yeah, that's the commander jerk face. He's rough, but there's a different boss for the first half. Oh, okay. I'll be honest, the remaining bosses you have are far harder than Midra. I don't even think Midra was necessarily that hard. I don't know why I had such a problem with him. Oh yeah, I remember this staircase. So we've already gotten this item. There's a knight in there, and there's a knight that also wanders around these stairs. Okay, so we've done, this is where we came in, I think, because this is where I have the most memory, where we died a lot until I figured out the patas just did so good against them. What are you saying though, level up? Are you saying I'm not ready? I can't handle it? I mean, fair. We'll figure it out though, right? That's what we do as Elden Ring players. This floor is populated with more shadows, militia, and some fire knights. Completely ignore all of that for now. Go up the next set of stairs. When you start to hear someone talking, you are close to the grace. The silver meat. The next set of grace is 7th floor. The needle knight Letta. Okay, So we've done the 7th floor. And then they tell you to do the quest for Ansbach. Now that you have the scroll and you've talked to Freya, go talk to him. Now you can rest at the nearby site of Grace and return to speak to him again. He'll hand over a letter. By giving her the letter, she will relay new information about Michaela's true plan to revive a consort using the body and soul of other demigods. She'll also reward you with the golden lion shield, which we have. If you've progressed Letta's questline to start rooting out those she deems likely of betraying kindly Miquella and helped her defeat the Hornsent in Shadow's Keep mate. Oh, I didn't help her. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. I helped Hornsent. I didn't want to, but people were saying you get the most in the first run by helping Hornsent, at least according to Reddit. That you're able to get everything except for what you get from specifically her questline with the jumping into someone else's world to kill them. Back on the 7th floor, the Freya departs. Return to where there's a fire knight patrolling. Behind him is a dead-end balcony with a hanging goat statue. And then jump over onto the goat statue. I know we've done all of this, but I'm gonna just have to follow this because all this looks so similar in the pictures. It's about the same price as here, yeah. And I'm like, I can buy a carton of like good milk for like $4 and a bag of coffee for like a bag of espresso beans at Costco is like 20, and that gives us espresso for months. And you know, my honey and cinnamon are all I always get something from him. That Shadow Militia. Boo. No way. I activated both of them? That's just rude. Nope, I'm not losing my runes to you. I'm just saying prepare for more suffering. That's fine, because I honestly felt like the bosses were a little lackluster. And there's a couple of good ones, I suppose. Cool. I meant to do that. Totally. You know, since I've already done everything in that room, I don't think I need to go in there and kill him. Parkour! Yeah. Not very graceful, but sure, that's what we'll call it. Okay, so we're just going for this item that was in there. We already killed it. Go toward the other room on the other side of the stairs. Kill the shadows, militiaman. The next room will be a large exposed platform. Kill the shadows and make your way to the far wall, where you'll find on this level Oh, go back to where the Fire Knight is patrolling up here. Oh. Surprised the noise isn't waking up the Fire Knight. Okay, so back here is the balcony with the goat. That's right. We've already gotten this item, so that's fine. Cool. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Alright. Killed him, went to the side of Grace. Awesome. So once we've done all that, okay, so we did the balcony and then go to the floor below where there's the one guy behind the table, kill all the shadows, blah, blah, blah. Go toward the room on the other side of the stairs. That's where we're headed next. Am I getting close-ish to the end, though? I guess that's kind of my question. Man, interrupting these guys while they're just reading. I'm so rude. Seek lava. Okay, so is that the way? Okay. There's a lever here. Very nice, very cool, all that. And then pull the lever. This causes the giant structure holding the specimens to alter their position, creating a new path upward. You'll see that a wooden walkway is lined up with the edge of the platform by the door. Jump onto it, then carefully wait to make your way to the middle and then up. Okay. So essentially the way this is now. See, this is a part I'm not sure that I did. Very cool though. This is really a beautiful space. This is so stressful. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Definitely feel like I hear bats or something. Ugh, I hate the crunchy sound. It's not cool. Okay, I think he said I need to go across the goat. And I don't think he means this one. Okay. Man. Oh, hello. Okay, fine. Oh, I should have run and jumped. What was I doing? Oh, there's another one? I don't think they like that I'm probably walking on their specimen here. He said the horns were okay to walk on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I did this part. Pull the lever, crunk, run, lever! Hello, mouse? There we go. Now that things have shifted, you can grab the other item that was attached to the humoid specimens, like beard or hair. We've already done that. Go through the room. After dropping down, you'll find yourself on the outside of the keep. Go up the stairs and to the right. Go up the stairs to the right and then go through the door. Okay. Oh joy. He said go through the door and to the right, but of course we have to look left. Try jumping or not? Yeah, let's not and say we never did. Had to guide that one a little bit. Down required. Oh. Hmm. All right, finally an item we haven't found yet. Doesn't look like I can get to that. Which is fine. Whew. Okay. There's a lovely knight over there though, and I'm sure he's tough. I'll be right back. Because of my back injury, I sit on a specific pillow. And boy, that was weird. It just like shifted when I tried to move it a bit. I'm sorry, I tried to shift it and then it moved. Okay, what was the last thing we found? Member of Mesmer. Head back outside and you'll see a special, stronger Mesmer Knight captain, of course, guarding the door. Apparently he's somewhat tough. Excellent. It's exactly what I needed. Still weak to holy damage. Yikes. Beautiful. Ooh, that looked a lot like Midra, the Flame of Frenzy. Seek Lift, Winged Serpent Helm, Ash of War Flame Spear. Oh, oh, oh. That looks so cool. Helm of Kood, Captain of the Fire Knights. A winged serpent perches atop of it. Enhances Fire Knight skills. The winged serpent is the token creature of Mesmer's military forces. It is a wise friend, which keeps the base serpent at bay and holds its power in check. You know, we had another boss that was associated with fire that also liked snakes. Who was that? Ready a weapon for thrusting attack and unleash a spear of flame straight ahead. Charge the attack to increase damage dealt and distance traveled. Cannot use it on back end plates. Seek lift. Open. Namath, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Interesting. Another Scatchers Tree fragment, of course. I like that, you know, Elden Ring signals, hey, by the way, this is gonna be hard. Go up the stairs to the left, you'll find a final site of grace. All right, and then we go back down. This feels like a boss area? Question mark? We have 2/3-ish of our health, so I'm hoping that'll be okay. Whenever I have these long, tall staircases, I always look behind me in case there's an item. Lord required ahead. Behold, are you ready? Oh boy. I'm gonna guess this is a boss fight for sure. All right, this is called the Dark Chamber Entrance. Summon, now functional. Let's read this. Oh, edge, all the more be wary of hole. Okay, so it's telling us that now we need to go back down to where we were, and there was people talking about an edge here that you can go off of right there, and we saw you can do that below. Ooh, impenetrable thorns. What is that? That's very kind of you, Namath. But first and foremost, I hope you live yourself. Our darn, what is that snake called? Another R name. Under the manor, the lava snake with the gimmick sword? Yes. What was his name? Very memorable, clearly. I definitely can't understand most of your comments. I'm so sorry, Namath. Thorns was super OP, I heard. Really? Summons the Scaduatree's impenetrable thorns from the earth. Ooh. Like, does it do bleed damage or anything else? Curious and curiouser. Thought that was a door? Well, don't tell me I'm trapped. Do I have to fall down to the next level? Question mark? Do I? What? Drop down to kill the bat. Look against the wall to find the impenetrable thorns. Sorcery from here, dropping down these back to the 4th floor, so it's easier to warp back to the side of grace outside the boss fight door. We're missing something, though. I'm skipping anything to do with the Mesmer fight. I don't want to know. We're definitely missing something. No, we're missing something. You're Pakistani? I am an American. Cool. What time is it there, Namath? Hey, Paige, it's been a while. Hello. Osiris, how are you feeling? Is there any updates? Been thinking about you. I want to say it's quick and big stagger. Ooh, stagger. I love that. Namath, thank you for the like. And Osiris, thank you for the heart. Heart to you too. Okay. We're definitely missing something. It looks like we have to go off this ledge though to go back. Ugh. I don't remember. Let's go 7th floor. Ugh. I hate doing that because that means all the knights have respawned. Did I just lose runes? That's rude. I need to go down to that floor, but let's kill him first. No updates, but I'm feeling better, getting stronger every day. So sorry you don't have updates though. That is hard. Don't even, no. You can take you and your little Ewok self elsewhere. Yeah, it was here. Here's where the lever is. Okay. Question is, can I hit this lever again? I can't hit the lever again. Okay. So how does one... I'm gonna show you what I'm looking for. I am. Eh. To the right, to the right. That one. That's the ledge I'm looking for. I don't know how to get into that room. Ugh. That area right there with the ladder and the knight. I'm on 6th floor, 5th floor, 4th floor. That looks like 3rd floor? Question mark? And if I can't do a lever to maneuver these things, that means there's got to be another way to do this. Huh. I don't suppose you know level up, pup, if you're still here. Hi, Sean. How are you? Are you liking the DLC? I like it. Different. I wish there was a little bit more loot, just new weapons and such. I was looking at our weapons thus far, and there's a whole bunch of categories that we don't have new weapons for. And I really feel like maybe it would have been too much, but I feel like they could have added a few in those categories. That would have been fun, even if they didn't have like Ashes of War, just to give us a new weapon to add things to double up on, to dual wield, you know, combine with some of the new sorceries and stuff. So yeah, I wish they had kind of done a little bit more loot so far, but the bosses have been fun. The caves have been great. This specimen storehouse is insanely large, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to a certain spot. I just went through a guide to make sure we didn't miss anything. We didn't, but also we did. It's weird. Hello, Tamino. Of course I'm thinking of you, Osiris. Of course. So silly to think I'm not. I think of you guys often. Chat isn't just chat most of the time. Finding the map in the DLC is the most frustrating part of the DLC. I haven't had too much trouble. There was one where I explored like half the area and then I was like, oh yeah, I didn't find the map. Let's go do that. But there is this one next section that I don't actually know how to find the map for. So, but that knight right there is the one I haven't killed with this ladder. I don't know if you can see that above my head. There's a ladder right there that I'm guessing goes up into that room. And there's a dude right there. It looks like it's 3rd floor. And for the life of me, I don't know how to get there. So I'm about to just Google it, unless someone can tell me. People are saying you have to go to the Morth ruins in Skadu Altus, drop down into a cave which leads to the Bonnie village. Once in the village, travel east and follow the road across the bridges which runs north. Continue up until you reach Manus Mater on the left, and then just continue straight and you'll be by the east entrance to Shadowkeep. Okay, hang on. I need to look at my map. I have found some really cool weapons so far in the DLC that I'm really enjoying, though. We're trying to use mostly new weapons in the DLC. Kind of trying to avoid anything that's not a new weapon. Okay, Manus Mater on the left. And then he's saying you have to go up here and go in through the church district entrance. Oh, we did that. Okay. I recommend farming the Fire Knight Greatsword. Really? I'm not a greatsword person, but I'm all for trying to farm something. I wanted to farm... What did I want to farm? Oh, the Black Knight Twin Blade. I wanted to farm that. I killed that one knight so many times. You know what, though? I don't think I actually, had that talisman on that increases drop rate, or that consumable. Okay, so I actually came into the Specimen Storehouse through the church district. Storehouse back section Grace. Okay, we'll try that. Storehouse back section Grace. I found the Euphoria Twin Blade. It's one of the best out of the entire game, in my opinion. Which one is that? Wait, is this it? Oh, I've definitely done this. There's no way I haven't done this. That's weird that this wasn't in the walkthrough. I wonder how many of these guys I can kill before... On your knees. Alright, well, it looks like we already got the item here, so I've definitely done this. I guess I didn't realize I had done this. But this is that giant ladder I saw, so okay. Maybe I really have done everything. I need to look through the loft section and make sure we haven't missed anything there. And then I think we have the boss on the bottom. Yeah, this actually looks familiar now that I'm here. Which one is the Euphoria Twin Blade? Sean, can I ask? I do like twin blades, but I find my strength and my stamina to not be the best for it. Cool. Did he die? Question mark? Wait, that's... Wait. Yes, this is the area I came in. Ugh. I have so many memories here now. Wow. It's found in the castle towards the end of the DLC main story. Cool. No. 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 Keep your fireballs to yourself along with your little slashy knives. Please and thank you kindly. We have a few runes. Yep, already got that item. I'm wondering if we need to go just spend them. See, this whole area was not included as part of the Specimen Storehouse walkthrough. And I am disappointed, I tell you. Disappointed. Okay. I guess this means... Oh, the storehouse loft is the only thing I'm not sure about. Because we've already gone outside here. We've already done all this. Again, not sure why this wasn't in the walkthrough. I have to search that specific walkthrough. Water check, guys. If you haven't had water in the last 20 or 30 minutes, I'd appreciate if you drink some water. Not necessarily any of my business, but I would appreciate it. Here we go. Did we get Sorcery Fire Serpent? Continue to the hole, go outside. Blessed Bone Shard. Storehouse Loft. Okay, we've already gotten to Storehouse Loft. By the side of Grace, there's a small elevator. Step onward. It'll take you to your narrow beams above. You'll need to navigate across these, so watch your step after exiting the elevator. Giant bat hanging this going to drop down near its location. Go to the first area. Return. Ladder, climb upwards. We've already gotten Wrath from Afar. Okay, did we get a rune of Unsung Hero? Rune of Unsung Hero. We did. Gotten 2 of them. Spirit Ash, Fire Knight Hild. Spirit Ash, Fire Knight. Fire Knight Hild. Yes, we got that. I'm reading the walkthrough for the loft to make sure we didn't miss anything in the loft. Do the beams continue as to climb down the ladder? Okay, use the small elevator here and the larger elevator you come across is under the ground floor of the Shadow Keep. Here you'll find the site of grace. Shadow Keep, Black Gate. All right, let's see if we have that one. Shadow Keep, Black Gate, back gate. Yes, we have that one. Okay, cool. So we are done with the storehouse. Wow. Okay. Well, go me for exploring that really, really well, apparently. All right. So we're done with the storehouse, except for we have two bosses. We have this one, which we know because we stumbled across him at the very beginning of our explorations. And then we have another one. Jonathan, thank you for the heart. Heart to you too. Oh, Georgia, asked me about my accident. My cooking accident that happened. All right, before we go in there and potentially lose all of our runes, you know what we're gonna do? We always go forth. I try to level up at least once. And then I usually go and upgrade a bunch of I usually try to go and level up a bunch of weapons that I haven't had the opportunity to try out yet, or ones that aren't really leveled enough to justify trying out. We've been trying to get endurance up to potentially up to 40. I think that's the next thing we're working on. And then I think we might try getting our strength up to 50. And then we were trying to get our arcane up. Oh, we can level up twice. Wow. We almost have enough to level up one more time. We need 50,000 runes. Almost enough, she says. Well, definitely enough if you know the little bird farm, I suppose. We're gonna do that. We didn't level up a lot in the beginning of this, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. You guys know, if you've been around Elden Ring long enough, you will know how this goes. Oops. I put it in the wrong hand. Silly me. Oop, I lost it. Hang on. I think that's enough to level up. Let's see. It is. All right, so let's go ahead and get our arcane to 35. And we'll go ahead and blast a couple more of these and go level up some stuff since we're already here. I think we're about to go into 2 different boss fights, so it'd be nice to have a few new weapons leveled up to try. Since we just tried a whole ton on Midra, it'd be nice. We also haven't had a lot of opportunity to do summons. So maybe we try a summon or two. I don't know. I don't know. If you don't know what this bird farm is, this is a place in, what is this called? Shifra River. The land of Lord Blood, Moog. And there's this particular area up here on this path that has a lot of these, they call them bird people. I'm not entirely sure why. But people discovered fairly early on that the Sacred Relic Sword, especially fully leveled, does an intense amount of damage here, and you can just sweep it and it kills a whole ton of these guys all at once, and it's rather glorious. All right. All right, first we're going to check our inventory and see if we have any new items we specifically want to level. We have a new sorcery and Ash of War, so that's cool. We got another Shotel and another Militia Saw. And then this Golden Lion Shield. And other than that, not really any new weapons per se. Okay. So we'll just look through our inventory and see if there's any we want to level up.
I took you no matter it. Lay out your arms then.
I am definitely of the thought that if I have a weapon, like, it's worth trying. Oh, this is one that Level Up Pup told me to try because it has the highest damage per critical hit. So if you parry with it and get a critical, it does the highest amount of damage. So we'll put this somewhere up here at like 18. Since it is a dagger, it's just not going to have as much oomph in general. I only leveled up one of these Reduvias. Interesting. This one doesn't actually have anything interesting, does it? A critical hit. It raises the potency. Okay. Scarlet Rot. The crystal knife does magic damage, right? Because it has like a glintstone ability. Used as a tool to extract glintstone. Da, 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 da. We did level that one up. Did think it would be interesting to try it. Do you guys have any weapons that you would like to see? I never leveled that one up, did I? It'd be good to have one greatsword we could put stuff onto. This Lizard Greatsword was our newest addition. This Flamberge. Oh, we could dual wield this. This does blood loss. And you can add... There's a thought. We haven't done a lot with swords recently. I was trying to find the dual sword that you get from, and maybe we haven't actually used the, you know what? That makes me curious. Let's see if there's any unique weapons here. Alright. No, not interested in this. There's not another finger reader, is there? Oh, here we go. Renala Twin Blade. Incarnate twin moons repeatedly strike the ground. Cool. Uses 2 slots. This one. So we never gotten a chance to use this. That would be fun. Oops, sorry. We have the spinning guillotine. Ooh, weapon wielded by the putrescent knight. A great cleaver of hardened putrescence affixed to an arch fashioned from human bones. Isn't putrescence like throw up? Gains power from the wielder's arcane attribute. Or this one launches a whirlwind of jets that bathe the surroundings of all they touch in ghost flame. I love ghost flame stuff. I feel like it doesn't get enough. Whew. Summons an apparition of the Lord's head to spew frenzied flame. This incantation can be used while in motion. The Lord of Frenzied Flame shall take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, all melted away. Yet Midra, like others before him, were too weak to become a lord. I never used my Frenzy Flame stuff, to be honest. I want those twin blade. I want the weapons. Golden Greatsword that once pierced the body of Midra, master of the Mends. Used by Hornson in the execution of a damnation like no other. The barbs that pierce the victim from within wind gently around the blade. Leap up and skewer a foil from overhead. If successful, the weapon's barbs unfold to excruciate from within, else additional input reveals barbs in the area. There is something of the Golden Order in the sight of those fixed upon this crux. Oh, so creepy, man. So creepy. We have both those items. Both those items? I don't know if we have... I think we have that one. Three very interesting weapon choices here.
Now go full.
You're creepy? Leaving you? I don't know if we have any more ways to duplicate anything. There's got to be a way on this map to duplicate stuff, right? Well, I usually wait till the very end to duplicate things, and since we're still on our first playthrough, we'll inevitably do this again, so I guess we'll get to you then.
Back already, no matter.
I'm gonna duplicate both of those because they look fun. Oh, usable on perfume bottles. Cool. Hmm. We never got into bows. Maybe we need to do a playthrough where it's mostly like bows. Bows and knives. Like long distance and short range. Could be fun.
Back no matter.
I want to level up this one twin blade. The one that we can add things to and is the lighter of most of them. $17, $17, $16, $16, $7. I'll level that up one more. This battle axe. Hmm. Are these the longest axes? Oh, long half. Maltreated and misbegotten. Made of the force generated by its length, this weapon resentment charge blows are difficult to stop. Sorry for the noise, guys. It isn't my intention to be annoying. This one excels at critical hits. How much? 115. Dope. Alright, I think we're running out of smithing stones. Oh, yeah. This one looked interesting. I did want to try that at some point. I was thinking it probably wasn't going to work well on like a main boss. Doesn't have that main boss energy, you know? Alright. Let's go buy a whole bunch more smithing stones and then see where we are rune-wise. Alright, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom chat, so I'll put on some music for you. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, chat. All right, so we're going to go ahead and buy some smithing stones, and then I want to, if we're able to, before we leave, to look at some of our halberds and stuff. Well, of course, I have to just see how much in runes we have left. This always takes a lot. All right, we have a little bit of wiggle room left. So we're going to go see about any of our spears, our halberds, or other such longer weapons. Because we've been enjoying this little like spear thing quite a bit.
No matter.
And I had kind of overlooked it, so I want to make sure I just haven't done that with the rest of them. All right, Loretta's war sickle. Golden halberd. These glaives would be interesting to dual wield for sure. Slightly increases non-physical damage negation. That's handy. Okay, now these are the same. Just level that one up a little bit more. Power of this weapon scales greatly with dexterity. Alright, well it's already halfway there, so we'll go ahead and just level that up a little bit more. Oh, this one too. Did we try to dual wield these at this point? At some point, anyway? But that's the one I just got too. Lucerne. The halberd is already plus 17. Mogwin's Sacred Spear. We've never actually used this. Let's level this bad boy up a little bit. Plus 8. It should be good. A lance. Entry spear 9. Oh, it's only smithing stones. Okay. I was like, are you sure it's not somber smithing stones? Okay, it's fine. Bolt of Grand Axe, the Death Spear, Ritual, Smith's Grip Spear. Oh, we don't have enough of the runes for these. These are cool because these actually let you slash, I believe. And I think these are very long. Awesome. Let's just level you up to plus 9. Dragon Claw plus 7. We'll put you at plus 8. Watchdog Staff. Troll Hammer. Giant Crusher, no kidding. The Guardian Golem. Alright. That one's about leveled up as far as we want. He severed his own head. Cool. Set the flames of faith ablaze in the cranial vessel, then raise it aloft to rain down fireballs in all directions. That would have been great against the invisible dude. To be very fair. Alright, we're about to head into it. We have 2 bosses in this area. One we stumbled upon early, and the other one we just found. We're gonna do the one we stumbled upon the earliest. Gonna do that one first. Didn't know if there was anything else I should attempt. Wonder how these axes dual wield. So one is somber smithing stones. We'll put that up to 8. I have a hard time imagining that I actually haven't leveled this one up. Alright, let's take the rest of our meager little runes here. And go finish this one out. Buy some somber smithing stones. Have you thought about doing any of the older Souls games like Bloodborne or Dark Souls? Again, this year it comes down to cost. But I have thought about it, but I haven't seen any of them. So I honestly have no idea what they would even be like. Let's do just 10 of those. I don't think it's gonna let us level this up very far. I just want to level these axes up and then I'll swear I'll be done. Yep, just once. No! Should be enough to do this, I hope. Just enough. Wow. To 18 and plus 8. Cool. All right, let's get lost. Let's see, we want the back gate. Do you have one in mind, Georgia? Because you've done a couple, right? I want to memorize some of these new spells, to be honest. Let's see. Instead of this poison one, let's see what we have. We have this porcupine one, but that's another one I'm thinking of. Am I missing it? The thorn one I just got? Here it is. Definitely want to try that one instead of this poison one. I feel like we had gotten one more. The fire serpent is fun though. Hmm. Kind of looking for some area of effect ones, but I'm not seeing a whole lot. We can always go back to Burno Flame. I love that one. Sure. That works. All right, so we'll keep this. We'll make sure that we have a staff available to us in case it be necessary. All right. All right, so I don't know what we're getting into here. Boss looks like he's riding on like a hippopotamus, question mark. But other than that, not a clue. Oh, you got Bloodborne for free? Nice. I definitely like this style. It's been enjoyable. I miss my FPS to an extent. Now that I'm getting a little bit better sleep, I have a little bit better reaction time. When I was very, very sleep deprived, my reaction time was not good. All right, here we go. First fight. There he is. He does look like he's riding like the golden hippopotamus. Oh, that still hit me. Ooh, I rolled too late. Oh, and that still hits me. That's annoying. Not really sure how you're supposed to dodge that then. Just run away from it, maybe? Like, I don't think you can outrun him, but can you run in a circle? I rolled 3 times and I missed all 3 times. 4 times? Something else. I don't know what the Berserker of Kazan is. I meant to tell you about this mistake I make, Georgia. One of those like culinary experimentations that worked out well. I was trying to make this blackstrap molasses hot chocolate. It's just like milk, vanilla, a little bit of salt. I put 2 squares of a really clean coconut sugar chocolate in it. And it's like 3 or 4 servings. Cacao powder and then blackstrap molasses. It's the only thing that sweetens it other than the chocolate. Which I only put like 2 little squares in. But anyway, I put butter in it because I didn't have enough milk, so I was using water, and I was like, oh, I'll just like enhance it and enrich it with using butter. Well, I accidentally let it boil too much and it kind of burned on the bottom, but not to a point of burning, just to a point where it was stuck. And so it ended up kind of chunky. It was like I simmered it to a point where it was like cooking itself. And I drank it the first time with like a little like 4-ounce cup, and I was like, ugh, this is not it. I'm gonna have to like blend this or do something. And I was like, but I bet this would make a really good base for like a baked item, because this is like vanilla and milk and butter and chocolate and cacao. I was like, So the next day I just dumped out the rest of it, like the 16-ounce jar, into 2 eggs. Like I measured out like a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking soda. And then I just took gluten-free flour and just went like, I guess. And I mixed it until it was a decent consistency. Added a little more sugar because of the flour, and then added some chocolate chips and threw it in a loaf pan. It made, and I left it for like at least an hour or two to like, not even in the fridge. I forgot to put it in the fridge, but it was fine. To let the gluten-free flour like soak in the moisture. I find that you get so much of a better texture if you do that. And so I did that. It was great. And it came out and it was warm and chocolatey and gooey, and it didn't even look or feel or taste like something that was gluten-free. It was so good. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't replicate this at all, but this was amazing. Where are my runes? Hello? Runes? Oh, there they are. Cool. I forgot to lock on him, and then I was trying to like lock on him again. Couldn't find my runes though. That was so annoying. Friday of the Spice of Life, so I switch often. That's fair. What about GTA 6 when that comes out, or not your thing? To be honest, I don't even know what that is. I've like heard the name and that's about it. Waited too long. So if he just charges me, I'm dead. I'm really overwhelmed with what to do here. Like, what the frick is this? What is the Berserker of Kazan, though? Sounds interesting. They give you a little bit, a lot. No, I didn't say to do that. I said to roll. There we go. I need to figure out his timing. Yes, for all the sharing of delicious recipes, I am always down for a new one. Lots of steamed puddings with molasses. Well, in this case, I just baked it, but again. And tried to heal there. With most mounted enemies, you want to try to stay close to them, or else you're fighting the mount and the rider. And if you're able to stay close, then you're really only fighting minimal mount and the rider, because he has to constantly be repositioning the mount in order to get to you, so the mount doesn't have as much opportunity to attack. just don't know how to dodge that, clearly. Cool. You guys can see I'm not really trying to do any attacking with this. I'm literally just trying to figure out how to dodge that. Oh, you can do your own horse? Well, that makes that easier. Interesting. I don't remember very often that there's circumstances where you can summon your horse for a boss fight. It's kind of fun. First things first, GTA 6's Grand Theft Auto. I've heard the name. It's like whenever you look at Twitch's like highest streamed games, GTA 6 is almost always on that list. I've been playing that game since it was bird's eye view, driving any cars around a map. It's guns, it's cars, it's not PG at all. Mostly about cars and guns and gangs. Just curiosity, which of those three did you think, oh, Paige would like this? I do like cars, so like that one's free. I do really like cars. I'm just not sure about the rest of that. It's like role-playing or something. Oh. A little too late. So how did I roll perfectly that time? And that time I didn't. He has so many movements. I think that's the most overwhelming part of this is the mounts that you fought before had like maybe 10 movements, a dozen. And I feel like he's already shown us like 20. And they all have different timings on them. My brain may just not be ready for this today. Dude, I was full health. I just got freaking one tapped. Okay, let's go ahead and do physical damage negation and see if that gives us just a chance to do a little more. I just need to figure out the rhythm of the dodges, that's all. Try fire. Again. I rolled too late. That was on me. I rolled fine that time. Oh, I rolled straight into him and just slightly to the side. Oh. Is Elden Ring taking pity on me? I really don't want to get stuck against this wall. Sounds like a superbly bad idea. Oh, I rolled, but just a second too late. So usually you want to try to stick to their like back end, like their hind corners. Oh, I rolled into him. That was bad. Oh, he missed me? That was like a weird framing thing. See? Again. That little wombo combo. Holy cow. I so far actually like staying on his sword side, or his whatever that is, lance. Just because it actually forces him, not forces, it seems to activate him to actually use his sword against me instead of his mount. And that mount is brutal, man. You like the Guns and Apex page? I've seen you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I also have never played a pirate, ever. Oh, I landed into that one. He gets me with his hind end. Super annoying. That's gonna... I don't even know how to dodge that. But at least he has to take a break after. Oh, I should have seen that. Oh, hello? Front and back? Calm down. Oh, I shouldn't have healed. I just rolled straight through that. That's excellent. I thought I tried rolling straight through it the first time. Oh, bad. I rolled. I just can't seem to get a heal off without him doing this. Ever feel like you're just roadkill over and over and over again? No? Just me? Okay. I feel like that combination, you need to stay away from his sword side, because if you roll into his sword. If you roll the beast, you roll into the sword, and then the beast hits you again. And if you're lucky enough to like hit your frames and roll out of that, you're just gonna get hit again. So for like that particular combination, roll beast side. I do want to add that I only got into GTA because I have an older brother, so he mostly played and I watched. You know, some of the best memories are from watching my brother play. There's actually a game that I'm trying to keep an eye on that if it goes for like $4 or $5 or under, I want to pick up for Halloween. That's a BioShock, because I watched my brother play it and it's never something I think I would play by myself. But if I had chat, I would play with chat, helping me, guiding me, etc. Oh, I am out of water. BRB. Craig, thank you for the like. Deborah, thank you for the like as well. Deborah? Wait. That was also 6 minutes ago, so sorry. I was probably from going from one fight to the other trying to figure out how I was dying. But thank you so much for the like. How did you find me? Anyway, water check. So we're gonna go grab water. BRB. I'm also thinking that it appears that if you roll into the hippopotamus or whatever rhino that he's riding, I can only imagine his face too. Oh, okay. If you roll away from it, but he's curved, it seems like that's when you get hit by the hindquarters there. I did look at BioShock recently. Yeah, it's a good one. I think it could have potential on stream. I just need it to go on sale and not be $30. There we go. Rolled straight through. Left side. Right side. Straight. Nope. That was at an angle. Right side. Oh, I maybe could have healed there. Learning dodges is, I think, one of the most important things you can do before you even start figuring out how to damage a boss. There we go. Forcing him to activate using his actual melee instead of just the mount. I misjudged that entirely. Oh, I misrolled. Mistimed that one. I get nervous and then roll too early. Oh, boo. Okay. There we go. Beautiful roll. If you can dodge that roll. Rolled into that one. That's the one where I was saying you need to stay on his right side, but his right side was against the stupid castle wall. Oh man. I think that is the way though. You either have to get behind him or you have to roll to your right, his left. Well, we're definitely going up in percentage of being able to roll this guy. It's just going to be a matter then of timing in terms of attack. Do you have, you know, do you want to try to go for like jumping attack, heavy hammers, slashing? He has a good freaking bit of armor. So immediate my thought is going to be that you need to have some kind of high pierce damage. Oh, look at that eyeball. We're in his mouth. Joshua, thank you for the heart. Are you here to rescue me? I need rescuing. Just popping in to say hi. Too busy at work. Have a good stream. Aw, thank you for letting me know, Joshua. I'm rescuing next time then. You should check out the trailer for GTA 6 in your own time. The graphics are mind-boggling. Really? They're the same makers as Red Dead Redemption. That's another game I haven't played. I hear so many people talking about that one though. No, I knew I was gonna get hit with the hindquarters. Nah. Good roll. Oh, that was a new one. Good roll. I feel like we really do want to just stay close to this guy so he can't get off that stupid charge. Oh, I thought he was just gonna kick out with the back. Oh, kicking the booty. Again. So I can't go directly behind him, I don't think. Ow. I rolled right under him. However, the weapon does a good damage. We only hit him like 4 times. It's a nice chunk. Red Dead, still to this day, best game ever. Do you think they'll ever top it if they make like consecutive ones? I only ever hear good things about it, to be honest. I'm wondering about just attempting a different weapon. I'm wondering about, I feel like using Prayerful Strike twice in a row is just cheating, but the health back on that Ash of War is do 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 phenomena. Do 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 do. I've also thought about doing an Ash where it's like a quick step or a bloodhound where you can get out of the way. So if you're really having difficulty with this charge, this one right here, like I am, still snags me in the back. Booty scratches. Oh, this is that one. Oh, that combo is fierce. Whew. That combo is fierce. Oh boy. I would love to stagger this guy. Like a dual wielded, like, hammers or axes or something. Staggering would bring me immense joy. I feel like we're doing fairly well for having spent a dozen lives on this. Oh, I waited too long to roll. There's a sweet spot in there somewhere. I thought that was a double. Ow, he turned his booty. You weren't supposed to. You just can't, man. You have to be on your right side with him. I wonder if there's a way you can just like pull away, like run maybe instead of trying to get closer to him. That's why I'm excited about GTA 6, because that side of the franchise has also great gameplay and story, just one is modern and one is cowboy. I think we all want a Red Dead 3. It would be silly not to, but equally we won't get it for at least 7+ years. What? Why? Why so long? I highly doubt that the story of GTA 6 could top Red Dead, but I'm going to go in with an open mind because they create games of beauty and immersion. Yeah, I rolled just a smidge too late. I was gonna say, that's gonna get me. Whenever he's like, I see him running at me, if he's not straight, if he's slightly at an angle and I roll that way, I roll into his hind corners and then his back legs get me. Like this. I roll like this and he hits me there. So if I roll and he turns, I need to like roll that way. Almost like I need to like fake out right and then roll left. We could try that. Let's try that. I definitely think we're not going to get very far with this. Not with me already this far into the stream. Yeah. Oh, see, you turned at the last second. I turned too early myself. Waited too long. Okay. Okay. See, he got me with his hindquarters. Oh, I rolled into him. Oh. That was just bad on me. Well, he's giving me time to heal, so that's kind, I suppose. Ah, no, that did not work at all. Woo. Okay, so my theory was incorrect. At least how I executed said theory did not prove it to be correct. So, Get the runes. Rolling straight through doesn't seem to do much better either. Excuse me. Poke. Poke. Oh, I missed. Yes, we stayed in front and to that right. We survived it. Oh, I hate it when he does the booty move. Bro. Oh, I didn't roll in time. Poke. Oh, I missed. Have a little more range. Oh. Two in a row, baby. Oh, I went for the booty. And again, he does the booty rotate. Rude. Let's go. GTA 6 is like there's 13 years in the making and still isn't out. Red Dead 2 took them over 8 years. Sheesh. So you're pretty sure when you get into the game that it'll probably be a good game, even on just the foundation of them spending so long and historically speaking, their record is polished. I feel like that's what I'm getting out of that. Wait long time, get good game. Oh, yes. Yes, let's go. We were on the wrong side that time, but we still survived. Imagine just like two slashy weapons. Ow. Oh, I thought I rolled. I'm dead here, yeah. I knew as soon as I rolled that first time. Lead works well. Have you tried claws? Luke, I absolutely love claws, but actually we've only just started learning his dodges and I've only just started attacking just to figure out timing. This is the weapon I use to defeat somebody. Oh, all the knights, the black knights and the flame knights. But the goal here is, there's a few of his, I can't imagine his second phase. There's a few of his first phase movements that I'm having a hard time with, and I'm not going to change my weapon until I'm not going to even try weapons until I figure out how to dodge them more effectively. Like that. Okay, that's 2 for 2. Excellent. Dodge too early. That's fine. Okay, we were able to get to that left side of his. Time for an attack there. He's gonna do a double. That's fine. Go for an attack while they reset. He's gonna go for a lunge. I wouldn't have time for a heal there, likely, but I have time to get close. Oh, he could have reared up with his booty there. I misrolled. I was trying to get back on my right or his left there. If I get on my left or his right, if I roll to the left for that particular combo, the way that the timing works, unless you're able to back out of range, you just die. Unless you can actually tank the hits. So, woo! I would imagine, I was already speculating that I thought that anything with like pierce damage would do really well. I was wondering if you could stagger this guy, because that to me is the most ideal. And you have 2 ways you could potentially do that. You could potentially stagger the animal or the rider, and I'm not sure which we're gonna try. But I was thinking about trying maybe halberd, hammer, or like a great axe, and seeing if any of those would work as a stagger option, because we can do some jumping attacks in between a few of those, I think. And if not, I was thinking maybe we could go dual wield something fast like claws that do like piercing damage, because that's the beautiful thing about claws. I know this because I played like a third of my first Elden Ring with claws only. That claws do slash and pierce damage, and the fact that it forces you to get in close is perfect. Those times where he's kind of sort of moving away from me are going to be really annoying to chase him. It might mean that my opportunity windows are less. So first, ideally, I'd like to look for a long weapon like this. Oh, I rolled too late. There we go. There's like a window. Oh, he did it twice. Oh, that ended up being fine. Ow. Booty scratches. Twice. There we go. My turn. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, I thought I rolled that. Apparently not very well. Or that very well. The details are brilliant, but yes, we will happily wait however long it takes, because you know that game will be near perfection. That's a lot of confidence in a studio. Red Dead 2 still outperforms games being released today, and it came out in 2018. Wow. No, you can't gift on Steam. I'm lying. You can. No, you may not. No, Georgia. No. Just no. But I will tell you what, I will put a poll up on Facebook and Instagram and Discord and ask if that's something that people would like me to play. And if it, hello? Oh, hello. Okay, rolled that, that's fine. And if it is, we might just figure it out a way. Ow. Booty scratches. All right. Booty scratches, just all the booty scratches. Ow! Okay, that's fair. Whenever he jams his head down, it seems to give us a second. He like shakes his head like he's like all like almost dizzy. Ow. Hindquarters got me. What? I rolled that. No, bad timing. That's on me. Ooh. There's a couple opportunities where he lifts up his head, the mount, and if you can roll underneath and to his right or out of range, those are your moments. I've done it twice on 2 different times that he's lifted his head in 2 of his movement sets, and that seems to work. Oh boy. Why not? If you're happy to play it, let me know. I got you. It's probably not something I would play unless I had friends playing it, which means I would play it for stream because my friends playing with me, essentially you guys, would be great. But I'd have to make sure that stream would want to see it, you know, first, which it's such an amazing game that I'd have a hard time believing people wouldn't, at least from what I've been told. So, but you also need to be saving money there, friend. Aren't you trying to move still? Or did that fall through? Shoot, I don't remember. Oh, perfection. My heart just leapt into my throat, but it's fine. Oh, I can't roll out of that. My attack's too long. And that's just a light attack. One. Butt scratches. Everyone likes butt scratches, right? That was such a beautiful roll. Poke. Haha. Poke. Poke. Oh. No way! It's staggered. Let's go! Oh no. Phase 2. Oh boy. No way. I rolled into it on a whim. Oh my word, this is terrifying. That does a residual after effect? No! What the heck is going on over there with that? What? Oh, I couldn't roll that. Perfect. I need to get away from whatever that is. Ow. Oh, I rolled into it. That's a mistake. Oh, should have rolled to the side. Oh, I missed. I could have gotten greedy there with another attack. I'm gonna get hit by that. What? Ow. I thought I rolled. Oh boy. No way. No way. No way. What? What? My hands are shaking. You don't understand. Yes. Yes. Woo. All right. That's how you do it, chat. Very simple. Learn to dodge. Don't die. Use your flasks wisely and always have a backup healing incantation. Easy. Elden Ring in a nutshell. Yes! High fives, guys. High fives. What? I was trying to get a stagger there at the end. All right, let's read about this for a second. You made crackling out of that piggy. We had bacon, man. Bacon. That was our first time seeing his phase 2. We had never seen his phase 2 before, and we win there, even without flasks and like no incantations, just melee-y ham. Well, I looked it up and it's not expensive. I'd probably play it again and keep up with you. The laughter, the tears, you'll need tissues, or at least I will. Yeah, let me put a poll up maybe tomorrow. I'll try to remember to do that tomorrow. And let me put a poll up and see what chat says. See what the community says. Oh my word, guys. Wow. Whew. All right, let's go rest at Grace and get some... Wait, where's the Grace? There it is. Get some flasks back. Let's go. This little like spear thing has done damage, man. This thing has done us well. Wow. All right, we have one more boss. Whew. Cuban, thank you so much for the like. You caught us at a good time. I was basically like a one tap that whole time. All right. Commander Gaius. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Both were elder brothers to the lion. The lion is the Redmane? Redmane? What's his name? Stars. Shoot, I don't remember. Both were cursed from birth. In spite of, or perhaps because of this very reason, Gaius was both Mesmer's friend and the leader of his men. Who is the lion? And who is both? Both were as elder brothers to the lion. Both were cursed from birth. He's talking about Gaius and Mesmer. Interesting. Sheesh, that was intense, y'all. I was like just using this as practice. I was like, you know what, we're gonna end here and we're gonna like come back to this boss like fresh like Monday or something and try it again. And we beat him in less than 30 minutes after getting one tapped. No, that was amazing. Well, thank you, Elden Ring, for giving me a wonderful end stream victory. All right, guys, you know what to do. I've got to hop off, but hopefully you will go get some food, go get some sun, drink some water for me. Take care of yourselves. I want you to tell your loved ones that you love them. Seriously, nothing's promised to you, so take advantage of the time while you have it. Jesse, good to see you. How are you? Easy breezy. Such a funny looking weapon. Let me poke you with my tiny dead Christmas tree on a stick. I love it. My tiny Christmas tree on a stick. I love that so much. That's hilarious. I need to remember that we defeated him. Oh, I meant to actually quit out of this game. All right. Defeated. There we go. Okay. That was 2:30 to 3. All right, cool. Whew, easy breezy. Butt scratches. Butt scratches for sure. All right, guys, I will catch you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're around, keep an eye out for a poll coming up about Red Dead Redemption. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderfully average rest of your day. Bye, guys.